In a world where the digital landscape is constantly evolving, the threat to your online security has never been greater. Every click, every download, every connection is a potential doorway to danger. But what if you could navigate this digital world with confidence? Introducing SquareX, the pioneering force in online security and privacy. At SquareX, the mission is to revolutionize the way you experience the internet. We believe in a world where you can be fearless online, where your security is invisible yet invincible. Welcome to the future of online security. Now I'd like to pass this on to Sam, who will take you deeper into the innovative world of SquareX and show you how it's changing the game in online security.
Thanks, Jenny, for the wonderful introduction. Hello everyone, this is Sam, your host on this channel. So in the space of cybersecurity, traditional approaches often rely on a probabilistic security model. So this means they are playing a guessing game, trying to predict whether a file or website is safe or malicious. This approach is prone to errors. False positives can block you from accessing safe resources, while false negatives can leave you exposed to threats. SquareX takes a different path, the deterministic security model, which does not guess. It guarantees safety. It never blocks access to files or websites. Instead, it allows you to open anything even if it's suspicious, with zero chance of compromise. How does SquareX achieve this? It does this by using disposable cloud environments. So when you open a file or a website with SquareX, it's isolated in a secure temporary space. Even if it's malicious, it can't harm your device or our architecture. So this approach eliminates the guesswork and the errors. No more false positives or negatives, just complete confidence in your online security. And that's the SquareX approach: deterministic, reliable, and user-focused. Now let's see this in action, and I'm sure you will be blown away by this. So let's check out how we can use SquareX. For this, just go to your browser, that is Chrome or Chromium if you're using Ubuntu. Now, once you're here, just type SquareX, or you can as well visit the website using the website URL, that is squarex.com. Once you're here, you can log in using the web-based application, or you can as well install the SquareX extension on the Chrome browser using the Chrome browser store. So let's start with the web application. So here I'll log in using my Google account and I'll try to get the access for this application. So just click on Use Web App. You can either sign up with Google, Twitter, or Microsoft, or else you can enter your own email address. And if you already have an account, you can just click on I have an account and you can log in to SquareX. So I'll just click on sign up with Google, and here I'll enter my username or email address, and then I'll enter my password, and then I'll log into SquareX. Now, once you've logged in, this is your dashboard where you can get all the features when you sign up for SquareX. We are here on the web application, but you can see at the top, it also recommends us to use a Chrome browser extension. So click on this button to add this extension plugin to your browser. Now we are at the Chrome Web Store. So here you can just click on Add to Chrome, and that's it. Click on Add Extension, and to keep SquareX visible, it is showing us the steps to pin this. So once you have added, just click on the jigsaw button here to pin the extension to the browser for easier access. Just click on this pin button, and here you can see it has pinned it onto the browser. That's it. It's so simple to install or integrate SquareX. It's way more simple than using a VPN or any other tool that works in this space. So let's come back to this dashboard again, and let's take a look at all the features that it provides us. And all of this is free. Yes, you heard it right. It's all free for you to use. Now let's take the first feature, that is disposable browser. A disposable browser is a concept where a temporary isolated browsing environment is created for each browsing session or specific online activity. So that is why it's called disposable, because you use it when you want and then discard it when you are done using the browser. It's that simple. And the best part is that this environment is completely separate from your main operating system and local network, which ensures that any malicious content encountered during the session cannot harm the device that you're using or compromise the data that you have. And once the session is ended or the task is complete, the disposable browser environment is destroyed, along with any potential threats it may have contained. I hope you have your mind already blown. If not, let's see how we can actually do it. Let me tell you that there are two ways to do it. One, using the web app where you have this option to choose the country of the origin. And once you have decided that, you can just click on the start button to start a session of your completely secure browsing environment. So I'll not choose any other country. I can just keep the same selection here, that is Singapore, and I can just click on start. As you can see, SquareX has created your new browsing session with its own environment, which is completely separated out from your local machine, which gives you the peace of mind that you need while browsing. And here in this session, you can type any URL or browse the way you want and be rest assured that you're safe. Let me just type location here and click on use precise location, and let's go to my locations. You are in Singapore right now. That's the location it is trying to share. Now, within this, you can see this is a complete browser environment that you get. Now, let's suppose you want to visit any websites or you want to perform any searches and you want to do it securely. You can do it on this environment itself. Now that you're done browsing, you can just close the browser, go back to the dashboard, just click on close, and now it has destroyed the session for you. It's that simple. So now let's move on to the next option. The next option is my favorite option. So let's jump over to Google and search anything that we want. Let's suppose you are unsure if a link or URL is safe or not. So let's see how we can do it. Here you can see we have a lot of URLs, but we are not sure if all of them are safe. So here is a website which is making use of the video that I have, but I'm not sure whether it is safe or not. So how do we browse this? Don't worry. You can just simply right click on the link and do a open with SquareX, and it will open your link in a disposable browser. And this without you having to worry if the site is harmful or not. So when you right click, you can just go to open in SquareX and select the country of origin that you want. Let's select Singapore again, and it will open that website on the disposable browser. Now let's close it. And this, I feel, is a complete risk-free way to browse. I hope you liked it. Let's move on. Now let's talk about the next awesome feature of SquareX, that is Disposable File Viewer. So what is a Disposable File Viewer? A Disposable File Viewer is a feature or tool from SquareX that allows you to safely open and view files that might be suspicious or potentially harmful. So how does it do that? It creates a temporary isolated environment similar to a disposable browser, but specifically for viewing files. And this environment ensures that if the file contains any malicious content, it cannot affect your device or compromise the data that you have. Just like the disposable browser, once you're done viewing the file, the isolated environment is destroyed, along with any potential threats it contained. Let's see how we can use this. For example, if you have a file that you want to view, but you're not sure if it's safe to open, don't worry, this headache is now on SquareX. Just click on Start. And here it will open a separate environment where you can upload the file you want to view. Let's upload a zip file. So here you can see the options. Just click on Upload File, or you can do it clicking Browse Files as well. But let's click on Upload File here, and let's upload the zip file which I have created for this demo. And let's suppose we assume this to be suspicious. Now just click on this goodfolder.zip and click on Select. Here you can see it has opened it in a zip file viewer, and on the right you can see the file contained within the zip file. Now you can open this file and view it safely. That's it. It's so simple to use. So let's click on this file, double click on this file, and in this safe environment itself I can view this. It is so simple to use. Now let's talk about a feature that we are all going to use, and I'm sure that we will, which is the disposable email. The disposable email feature in SquareX is designed to protect your privacy and security by providing temporary anonymous email addresses that can be used to receive emails without exposing your primary email addresses. And that's the email that we have here. Here you can regenerate new email addresses. You can edit them. You can change the first name and the domain name as well. Now I'll copy this email address. Let's suppose I want to read news, but I don't want to give my primary email address for the subscription. What I can do, I can just use the email address that I got from SquareX. I'll just copy this and I'll create an account using that email address itself. Here I'll paste the email address that I received and I'll enter a password and I'll just click on create account. That's it. And I'll just go ahead and follow some collections. Here you can see it has already replied onto the inbox that I have. Just click on this and it has thanked me for signing up for InnoReader. Go back to the dashboard here. Here you can see the inbox button. Just click on this. You will get your virtual inbox here. Just refresh this. now you can read the emails that you have without even signing up using your primary email account. Now you can see I've used the email address that I received from SquareX. And all the features that we saw here, we did it on the web browser. But let's suppose I don't want to use the web browser often. I'll just close it. Here you can click on the extension and you will get the same features again. And you can perform the same operation that you were able to using the web application. But you will surely have one concern with this. And that thought would be, I can do this using VPN. And what is SquareX offering me that I can't get using the VPN? And that's a very valid question. Okay, let's first address your question and understand what VPN offers. First thing is for its security model. VPNs primarily use encryption to secure the data transmitted between your device and the internet. This encryption actually helps to protect your online activities and personal information from being intercepted by third parties. The second one is VPN actually offers features like IP address masking, which actually hides your real IP address, and location spoofing, which makes it appear as if you're accessing the internet from a different location. And these things actually make VPN very popular among internet users like you. Next is, the primary focus of VPN is on privacy and anonymity, allowing you to browse the internet without revealing your identity or location. And moreover, VPN also helps to bypass geo restrictions and access content that may not be available in your region. So I hope you got the idea on what VPN offers. Now let's talk about what SquareX gives you in place. First point is the security model that I've told you like a million times. So it uses a deterministic security model which guarantees safety by allowing you to access any file or website in a disposable, isolated environment. And this approach ensures that even if the content is malicious, it cannot harm your device or compromise your data. Second is feature. SquareX actually offers features like the ones that we already discussed, like disposable browsers, disposable file viewers, and disposable email addresses. And it is able to do this by providing you a temporary secure environment for browsing, file viewing, and email communication. What else do we need then? Third one is focus. The primary focus of SquareX is on protecting you from online threats like malware, phishing attacks, and other cybersecurity threats by isolating potential threats in the disposable environment itself. And that's the unique selling proposition or USP of SquareX. So let's do a recap and see them together and understand what each offer and why SquareX is different and unique and special. When it comes to security, SquareX focuses on isolating threats in disposable environment, while VPN focuses on encrypting data to protect it from interception. The primary use of SquareX is designed for secure browsing and file handling, while VPNs are used for maintaining privacy and accessing geo-restricted content. Last but not the least, when it comes to threat protection, SquareX directly addresses threats like malware and phishing, whereas VPNs primarily protect you against eavesdropping and data interception. And these are some of the major differences between SquareX and VPNs. But the elephant in the room has to still be answered. So is SquareX a direct replacement for VPNs? Here, I'll give you my take on this and would love to hear from you in the comment section on what you felt after using SquareX. The first thing is that they have different approaches to security. For example, if your primary concern is safely browsing the web, opening suspicious files, or maintaining privacy in your email communications, SquareX would be a much better option, or it would be a more suitable option for you. On the other hand, if you're looking to protect your internet connection, hide your IP addresses, or access geo-restricted content, a VPN would be more appropriate. I'd like to give you a real-time example or use case for this so that we can have a better understanding. For example, you're a person who works as a designer. So you might be frequently downloading files from different sources and some of them could be malicious. Here, if you use SquareX, then you know that you are safe as you can browse websites and open files and view them in a disposable, isolated environment without any risk. On the other hand, suppose you want to watch a web series from your home and that is not available in your country. So you can use VPN for your network or your streaming device to watch it. But the point I want to establish is that for me, SquareX delivers out-of-the-box features like a disposable environment, which a VPN does not. It also gives the option to view files, create temporary emails, and also browse safely, which you can get only in SquareX. And the best thing is that it is free, which is priceless. At the end, I would like to sum up saying SquareX is defining online security with its innovative deterministic security model. Unlike traditional security tools that rely on guessing and blocking, SquareX guarantees safety by allowing you to access any file or website in a disposable, isolated environment. It also stands out from traditional VPNs and other security tools by focusing on isolating threats rather than just encrypting data, which ensures that you remain productive and secure no matter where you are or what you are doing online. So thanks for joining in today, and I hope you're excited about using SquareX as I was. And I would like you to join the thousands of users who already trust SquareX to protect their online world. And as the tagline says, be fearless online with SquareX. So until next time, it's Sam from Pythoholic signing off.